first of all, welcome. Thank you all for joining us here this afternoon on Bly Mountain. Today represents a significant day, really a culmination of over a decade worth of work that all of you, many of you as partners, some shorter, some long-term, have been part of.
You know, projects like this just don't happen. They're made to happen by very dedicated people. I'll tell you, tripping that wire really opened this up, to be very honest with you. And it was, as Bob said, it was about safety and operations and freight mobility and economic opportunity for the Lake Klamath area here. And so we moved from that to a conversation I had several years ago in a much different position than I am now, but with Senator Whitsitt. There was a sister agency that did an economic study about Highway 140, and the results of that study were something to the tune that if you build it, no one will come. And I remember the senator calling me in and saying, Matt, they got it wrong. They got it wrong. You need to revisit it. And you need to revisit it putting down the lens of freight mobility, safety, and economic opportunity.
Well, I think back when we started this thing and we looked at it and we saw the available funding and said, well, this isn't going to get done unless Klamath County steps up to the plate a little bit. So we did that. I had no idea when we first started how long this was going to be. I thought it would move a little quicker, but you know, things like that happen. But once this is done, and for our friends in Lake County, we need to continue this thing on because this is just one part of this that needs to be done. But I think we're going to see, in fact, I know we're going to see a safer.
This is really great for Klamath County, and I'm glad Lake County recognizes the fact that they travel back and forth over this highway an awful lot getting over to Klamath County. It's great to see our Lake County Commissioner here, and I wish that it would be done a little bit faster than it's going to be. I understand it's quite a long project. It'd be nice to have it done immediately. I know there's 2 Klamath County commissioners that get stopped in traffic every single day getting to work.
Some of the things in the campaigning we didn't agree on, but boy, this is one we really agreed on every hitch of the way. And I go over this every day. In my former life, I was also a truck driver, and I was over this road. I couldn't even think how many times I've chained up over this road in the bad roads, and took me.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, thank you all very much.
Well, for Lake County, this is huge as far as being able to get back and forth to Klamath County, to Klamath Falls particularly. A lot of our residents will they go back and forth either for eye appointments, doctor's appointments, or hospital there. That's one of the things. But the safety side of it is huge. We have, as Commissioner Blaze said, we have a lot of our kids come over the mountain on the bus trips. It's always late at night when they're going home. The safety aspect of it's huge. For our manufacturers there, our door plant and our sawmill, it's very important for the amount of delay of the trucks have to detour around. It costs quite a bit for the fuel, the hours, the tires, and all that. So this is going to be big. I look at it as it's one component of getting Highway 140 opened all the way to Winnemucca, which will, the trucking industry is tagged as a #1 priority. So I believe this is a phase, one of the phases, and we'll continue working on it.
From an economic standpoint, it seems like quite a boon for not only truckers but also for local businesses as well.
Sure, the local businesses, a lot of the smaller businesses, their supplies will come from over this way, off of 97 through Klamath, right on into the Lakeview area. You know, parts and some of the smaller mom and pop stores and everything. They get their supplies and everything from this direction. We have 395 trucks that come around also. But this is our main artery. This is what really, as far as I'm concerned, sort of feeds the Lakeview. We're good partners with Klamath, and there's quite a bit back there.
So while this construction is going on in Klamath County, what is Lake County going to do to kind of coincide with it? Are there further plans for the Lake County side of 140's development as well?
Well, as I mentioned earlier, the partner with ODOT, and on the Lake County County side, what ODOT has in the works right now is some developmental stage on the Deep Creek curves. They're working on that. Doherty Slide, they've already been through some developmental analysis and everything. We know what it's going to take to get to find out what curve corrections are going to have to do. They've known those for years, but the cost. And so the costs are going to be quite high. So it's a matter of when funding comes available. And a lot of that will happen as we get to federal later on. So it's all a vision. It's all working for that vision. These are going to be ready. They're going to be table-ready projects as funding comes available. And we'll continue to push our U.S. congressmen and senators to help support and get dollars into these areas too.